Using Office documents is a great way to take advantage of the digital inking that our devices are capable of. And using Microsoft Teams to hand that assignment out is a really great way to get those documents into the hands of your students. So for this example, I'm going to show a science notebook for our elementary students. So here I'm in my class team, and I'm going to click Assignments. And this is where I'm going to create this assignment for my students. So once I'm in here, I'm going to have a couple different choices of the kinds of things that I can do. It's going to show what I've already assigned, my drafts, but I want to create a new assignment. I can do from existing, so once I make this once, I can reuse it time and again, but I'm going to be making this brand new. So for this example, I'm going to be using my weather student notebook for my weather unit in 5th grade. So here I've named the assignment. I'm going to come in here and add a resource. And I could pull that resource from a few different locations, one of which being my OneDrive, if that already existed in my OneDrive. I could do a brand new file if I wanted them to have a blank Word document. This is great for writing pieces, but I'm going to upload this from my device, and I'm going to use my student weather notebook. So it's going to upload that document to my team. I'm going to hit done. And one other thing I wanted to point out in terms of resources, which don't really go with this example, but I think it's handy to know, I could pull it from a team. So if I had a building team where I'm working with my colleagues, I can pull that document right in. So here it says that students can't edit. I'm going to hit the ellipsis here and say students enter their own copy. And now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to push the due date just out into the future about when I think the unit will end. But here I have late turn-ins allowed, so it doesn't necessarily matter. It will just show up as late for the students. I can also target who I want this assigned to, but in this case I'm going to assign it to everyone. So I hit assign, and in the background Teams is making a copy of that document that's available for every student. And here's that assignment. So if I come in, still doing that behind the scenes work, but I can look at the student view. So here's what it would look like for a student, where instructions, I didn't leave any. Of course, in a real scenario, I probably would fill that out. And the students would click here, and it would open the document right in Teams for them to look at, but then they can edit, and to get the best inking, I want to edit in the desktop app, right? So in 3 clicks, it's now opening in Word for the students be able to ink on it, right, as we're doing our science experiments. And this document is going to save automatically back to the cloud. So now the student would click on Draw, right? I had put my own name in here. Can erase it and write in do my inking, and that autosave is on. It's saving. It's going to save right back to my test class, but my class team. Right, and that's all the student would have to do. They don't have to hit save. They don't need to upload. They don't need to do anything. Right, they click in the assignment, click in the resource, open in Word, and they're inking. Right, so 3 clicks and they're good. And again, there is no additional buttons that they have to click. Me as the teacher, this is the real big advantage. I can in progress see all of their work. So if I go in and I do lab number 2, I can come in and check on Mike here, who I know doesn't always do the best work. Now see, I need to take that out. I can come in and check on Mike here and scroll down and see what he's doing live in the moment in that lab. Right? And I can switch to any of the students to see what they're working on. Me as the teacher, I have full editing rights, so I can leave a comment. And that's it.